clothes. We don't want nobody to know our God until it gives us the ability that God allows you to be set up for him and you look good.
Come on, Pastor.
See, if you can only give God the praise when you look good, meaning he show up and show out in you, then you want to say, well, I want to thank mama. I want to thank daddy. I want to thank, like you get an Academy Award or something like that. Then I want to thank a higher power. What you mean a higher power? I want to thank Jesus who saw me after I was and didn't leave me. What you mean some higher power? I want to thank the one who brought my mama and my grandmama, my great-grandmama. And I want to thank the one who allowed great-grandmama and grandpa down there somewhere in slavery on the farm to work every day because they said, I'm going to work while this day and night coming. Who understood that they sang a song, swing low, sweet chariot coming forth to carry me home, and said, I might not see this freedom thing, but my sons will, my children's children. That's the God I want to thank. We're too busy trying to act like we are all of that in Christ, when in fact you've been broken. Told a story a few years ago about China plate in a China shop. You know the story. There was a China plate that was in the China shop, and it was on the front in the little window, and a couple walked by and saw the plate in the shop and backed up, and as they began to admire the plate, because the plate was so beautiful, the way it was edged and sculptured, had a picture in the center. So they went in to look at the plate because they thought they wanted to buy the plate. And when they got up for close observation, the plate began to talk. The plate said, you know what? I ain't always been this beautiful. Couple stood back and they looked at each other. And the husband said, go ahead. He said, you see, when you look at me now, and you're looking at the roundness of my shape and my sheen, you're looking at how I'm sculptured and all that. But one day I fell off the mantle. Anybody here ever fell? Anybody here had fallen? Didn't think you were going to get back up? Anybody here was a part of God lost and found? You got lost, but somehow God found you? And the place said, one day I fell off the mantle. And I broke and shattered in a whole lot of pieces. And I just laid there. Anybody here come to church shattered? Anybody here come to church broken? Anybody here in a whole lot of pieces? You might have heard when you was a child, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty together again. Well, I ain't talking about no childhood stuff. I'm talking about a God that's able to fit pieces back together. The plate said, my owner took me back to the shop. And the potter took a hammer and began to break me up in more pieces. I began to holler, ow, because it hurt. Anybody here is getting molded into shape? Ow! Anybody here getting molded into shape? Anybody here getting molded into shape? When you get molded into shape, it hurts. But say, the potter began to just mold me and break me in all kinds of pieces. And then what he did was he mixed me up together. Come on, I put some solution with it. And as I became dust, he made that dust clay and made that clay, put it on a spittle and began to let it go round and round. Anybody feel yourself coming around? I don't know what you've been going through, but anybody feel yourself coming around? Anybody here feel yourself coming out? Anybody feel better than you used to be? I'm better today than I was yesterday. I'm still not whole, but I'm better. Plate said one day, because it was like I was in a coma, the plate said. And I woke up out of my disposition. And I woke up and I had been made over. I tell you, sometimes God has to break you to make you, but when you wake up, you've been made better. You cannot testify from a place you've never been. Those that came to Jerusalem that said, who is this? They had no experience with Jesus. You can't be mad at folk ain't had no experience. And you can't envy them. You know what you do? You teach them. Some folk, you can't teach them by rehearsing what you come through, but you ought to be able to tell them, I once was lost, but once was blind, but now I see. You got to tell folks. And then when you tell them, watch this now, you got to show them the scars. Oh, come on now. See, you got to show folks the scars that brought you through. See, there's no scars that brought you through. Yeah, you just had minor surgery. Minor surgery. Anybody here, God put some major surgery in your life? Anybody here, God came through and did some major surgery? I'm talking about he performed a major operation in your life. He operated as Dr. Jesus. He came through. He just didn't fix the head. He fixed the mind. He didn't just fix the mind. He fixed the mouth. He didn't fix the mouth. He fixed the body. He didn't just fix the body. He wanted your footsteps. Now I can talk about a place that I've been. These people had no assumption of who he was. You know why? Because they expected Jesus to ride in on a white charger. It had been prophesied that somebody was coming. It had been prophesied that somebody was coming. It had been prophesied that unto us a child would be born. Unto us a son would be given. His name would be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God. And he was our soon coming king. Well, folk thought he was coming in on a white charger. They thought he was coming in outfitted down looking like a king. But he came in a lonely manger. He came born to earthly parents. He came wrapped in swaddling clothes in a stable. I tell you something, your blessing sit right next to you. It might not have Neiman Marcus on. It might have Fabergé on, but I tell you, sometimes your blessing is right next to you. You got to understand something. When God has brought you out of something, you got to be able to tell somebody where you come from. All of us got a history. All of us got a past. All of us got some places God brought us from that we might sit in the seat right now. You sat in the seat of the scornful before you got in the seat of the merciful. So can't you see Jesus riding through the city of Jerusalem? Now as the text winds down a little further, past the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th verse of that 21st chapter, it says that Jesus arrived in the city. And when he got to the city, he saw folk that was in the church that were the money changers, you know, money handlers. They was in the church at the time that they could con folk. You see, you got to be skeptical about folk that come into church at different opportune times and watch them, because everybody in the church ain't in the church for the right reason. Some folk are in the church for a business deal. Some folk are in jail in the church for a sex deal. Somebody is in church for a deal. This ain't let's make a deal. You ought to come to church because it's the right thing to do. You ought to come to church because the church has salvation. You ought to come to church because there's not a soon coming king. He's king now. See, don't get caught up in the past. He's king now. Don't get caught up on the past. He ain't on no cross no more. He's king now. Don't get caught up in the past. He said that he's coming back again. Don't get caught up in the past. And if he's coming back, y'all get ready. They were looking for him to ride in, looking like a king. But you know what? I don't have to look like my destiny to operate in it. Who am I talking to? Am I right about it? See, you ought to operate like you are where you're trying to go. Make folk respect you like you're a queen. Like you're a king. Hold your head up and walk with royal dynasty. Can I get a witness? Why should you do that? You got to get in preparation for salvation. What am I talking about? See, once you accept Jesus, salvation surely comes to you because you've been bought with a price. You ought to start operating in it. Why? Because the Bible said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither is in the heart of any man what God has in store for you. But, see, he ain't got nothing in store for you if you don't love him. He ain't got nothing in store for you if you don't talk about him. He ain't got nothing in store